I do a dab, but I ain't got both hands free, so that one's out. But like, um, I'm gonna do. I'll say that again. I'm gonna do a mukbang, and it's what it actually is. You probably didn't see in my other video what I was saying, so I'm not going to repeat it here. No, I am going to repeat it here because you probably haven't seen it, which is that I got tired of doing melon mukbangs. So I'm doing a drinking orange juice mukbang. This is to tide me over. This is... You know something? I'm really starting to... Hold on a minute, I've got to put this down. Because the angle's gone a bit... No, that's fine. These old-fashioned phrases, you know, they have a certain energy to them, and it is a negative energy. Tide me over, you know. I mean, to be... The only word I can think of is contemporary. I would, you know, to be like dope, I would say like, I'm excited for like, the time's probably about 4:30, right? Mum finishes bingo at 5. She'll talk to a few people. She'll be back at sort of like 5:30. I deem talking to my mum to be a positive thing. And there is a little story around that. This is like a trigger warning for PTSD. Okay, I am going to be talking about PTSD. Now, I think I can learn my way out of it. I mean, it could be fact, it could be bullshit, I don't know, but I'm just expressing myself, okay? I could learn my way out of it because today I noticed that I mean, not only did I trusted someone today with my phone, a complete stranger, never met this woman before, never spoken to her before. But that's not well, that's half of it. The other half is like, I can't remember her name. I can't even remember Margaret's name. Okay, so they'll tell me her name anyway. She works on Mondays, and I did shop mobility today. I'm sorry about the shaking. I've been drinking coffee, so that's what that is. There's not really much I can do about it, I don't think. You know, talking to her, because she was the girl that I was sat next to. And I had a lot of conversation with her, which isn't yes, it was dope, but it's not the point. The point is, I got to know her a bit better, and now I know another person who has good intentions, who is trustworthy, kind-hearted, creative, interesting, I know one more person who is like that. And I just, when I held that, that moment where I was holding space for that, was a really special moment because, I mean, okay, I've been damaged, right? I've been damaged, but like I've healed. I've healed a lot. And that's kind of why I say like my PTSD, that's what caused psychological damage to me, to believe that all people were essentially evil at the core, sort of thing. And I had an attack. I had a PTSD flashback to when I was attacked in the magistrate's court, and I thought when they broke my arm, because they were trying to break my arm, I felt that when they broke my arm, my life was going to end and that I would exist no more, and it was very, very, very emotionally painful experience, and it gave me PTSD. Though, I mean, that's just part of the story, it's the beginning of a story of like slowly talking to people, getting to know that they're really, I mean, I'm just seeing it this way right now, that like it was just 3 years of me slowly accepting people a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and a little bit more. And today, just from one day, just from one moment, I felt like the only way I can express it is that I felt like all the people around me are like more real. They're, most people have like good intentions, sort of vibe, I guess. Obviously you can't be like naive and like be like getting caught up in shit, Well, I should keep it to me, obviously I don't want to be doing that. I want to be living the life where I'm discovering more and more dope people and getting into those people in more and more of a deep emotional way, delving deeper into who someone is, what they're about, getting much more out of it, you know. You know what I mean? Which I think is a very good thing. Because I was on the bus once, yeah. And I was just saying, oh God, I'd just do it with anyone, right? And this girl said to me, she said, it'll open you. And it's the same way I'm being opened at the moment with just talking to people, just getting to know who they are, what they believe, I mean, you can't quantify conversation. You can't say like what conversation is. I've already explained it anyway. I'm not going to go there twice. it's getting closer to people because I want to. I find out who they are. I like what I find, and I want to get closer. And yeah, it was a real moment. It was a real moment that because it's all good. I mean, we spoke about how like, well, I spoke about how like, I'm sorry about the wobbling. I really can't help it. I'm shaking because I've had a lot of caffeine. Let me, I'm just gonna put down the orange juice and see if that helps things a bit. So I went there with like, I do shop mobility on a Wednesday, I do shop mobility on a Friday, and I see my mum on Saturday. So for that portion of the week, for those 4 days, you know, my mood is quite high. I'm quite happy, you know, and I explained how like the day that I really need to be doing something is Monday, because it is in between Saturday and it is in between Wednesday. You know, it is the day in between, and to like lift my mood, you know, I need to be doing like Mondays as well. And I've been ringing some people, you know, about some voluntary work elsewhere, you know, and I've actually got an appointment on Wednesday morning. I'll just have to write that down right now, actually. No, it's there, Parker Asylum, Parker Asylum and Refugee. Yeah. I need to make sure I've got alarm set because I really want to be there, and like just see what happens, you know, see if I start volunteering there, see if I don't start volunteering there. You know, I've always got like shop mobility, you know, to be honest, I don't know how much I can handle. I don't know how much I can take on. So it's in that way that, you know, I'd find it interesting to know, you know, if I end up volunteering for them, because, you know, how I feel about it, that's going to colour my everything I say, everything I do. You know, it's good. Whether I feel ready for it, it's going to colour everything I say, everything I do during that interview. And that's going to, you know, lead to whether or not I get that job. So, you know, the way I see it is, if it would be good for me, I'll get it. If it won't be good for me, I won't get it. You know. Anyway, I'm going to go. So I'll catch you in another video. Have a good one. Goodbye.